everybody, I'm Jeff and welcome to As Good As It Gets and greeting from aboard Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas. This is the world's largest cruise ship and this is our second time aboard. This time we are on a standard balcony room with occupancy for up to 4 people. This is deck 10, room 292. This room is located port aft, just aft of the elevators, so not too far to the back. You can see right now, this is the back of the ship. And this is the front of the ship. And let's go into the room. All right, let's head on into the room. I got the blinds shut, curtains shut, because it's really bright out. So let's go ahead and talk about the room. All right, first thing when you get into the room, of course, you do have the master power switch and the card, which you don't need to leave your card in for the timer. Let's go into the washroom. Light switch for the washroom is right here outside. It does have a little LED, but it's not as bright as the blue one on a couple of the other ships. Again, I do show our rooms lived in, so again, we have used the towels, we have used the washrooms, so it gives you a good idea of how to look with you living in there. So you do have a good generous size countertop. Sink. I'm going to go ahead and pan down, show you the shelf underneath with the toilet, standard vacuum cruise ship toilet, and you do have a larger shower area, as you can see from the floor. It does have the removable head, adjustable handle, the all-in-one Royal Caribbean soap, shampoo, conditioner, everything. You do have 2 hooks underneath there to hang up either your swimsuits or towels, and you do have the string across for hanging up stuff. And in the washroom, you do have a dual voltage, dual plug shaver plug, or for your hair dryer. So it's right there by the top shelf. And continuing on the room out of the washroom, you do have your climate control right here, which does actually do a little bit. It'll raise it up about 4 degrees and cool it off an additional 4 degrees. According to the temperature gauge over on my clock, it's 20 degrees in here Celsius. So it's nice and comfortable. Speaking of climate control, the climate control vents flow out straight out of this side and off towards the door and desk on that side right there. And it will blow straight across the room and kind of draft back to you in the bed, so it keeps you nice and cool. Let's open up one of the wardrobes. This wardrobe has 1, 2, the safe, 3, 4, 5 shelves. It does have plenty of room for hanging up. Chris has some of her stuff in this one. And let's pan down to the 2 full-size drawers. Now, for those of you interested about the internet connection and where the node is, they do have nodes in each room. Each stateroom has its own internet node, so you do have full signal, even though it does go to a common server. This ship was built in 2021 and sailed in 2022. Alex and I were actually on the second sailing of this ship, and you can check out the room tour of our other room and of course the ship tour that I have. And on each side of the bed, you do have the nightstand with the little light. What's cool is on top it has a USB-A and a North American non-grounded Edison outlet, so you can plug in your CPAP and your cell phone. Has room phone and a little bit of storage underneath. Typical cruise ship bed for the standard room. They are 2 twins that are hooked together, share the common sheets, but if you do need them separated, what they'll do is they'll take those nightstands, put them in the middle, separate the beds, no problem. Just make sure you state that to your stateroom on embarking day or when you make your reservation. Continuing on, again, cruise ship beds are a little bit higher than normal beds in your house residential beds, so you can store suitcases underneath. And on the other side of the bed, you do have another light with the USB-A and the Edison 110 outlet. I got my little alarm clock right there and a couple shelves right there. Let's open up this wardrobe right here. This one does not have any storage shelves in it. It's just one big open hanging stuff. So Alex, Chris, and I all have our stuff here. Got 1 suitcase there, Alex's suitcase there, and a bunch of dirty clothes behind there. And our beach bag as well. So again, this is accommodates up to 4 people. That is a couch. However, it does turn into a bed. This is for 1 person since it's just Alex with us. We do have it set up for 1-person bed. Otherwise, the bottom does slide out. It does have padding up top, so it will accommodate 2 adults on the couch bed. You can see the cushions for the couch along the back there. You do have the curtains, which we're going to keep them closed right now. Finish up the room tour, then we'll go out on the balcony. We got our magnetic hooks on the wall with our hats as we normally do. This dresser is fantastic. You can see my 15-inch MacBook Pro for size of the countertop there of the dresser. You do have 1, 2, 3, 4 full-size drawers, and you do have another drawer here with the hair dryer that it's included in the room. And of course, you do have a cooler in this room, and it actually keeps our beverages quite cool. So that's awesome. Let's keep this rolling and talk about the vanity here. There I am in the mirror. Hi, it is a light up vanity. Let's go ahead and blind you really quick and turn it off. You have a storage shelf here. You can see how large it is. There's the iPad, so that gives you a good idea of plenty of workspace here. Got our radios on the shelf and some other miscellaneous stuff. Power. You have 2 European grounded type A outlets. You have 3, 2 over there, 1 over there, 110 volt North American grounded Edison outlets. And ladies and gentlemen, you have 2 5 volt 2.1 amp, that's each plug 2.1 amps out. So that is considered a USB-A quick charger for your cell phones, tablets, or accessories. Awesome stuff. This is a great size room for being a standard balcony. You got these little hooks down there, which we noticed when we were on last year for the 2nd cruise of the Wonder of the Seas ever made, and we hang up our backpacks, and of course that's what they're for. So pretty cool. You got this pretty large smart TV, but it's hinged on the outboard side, so people sitting on the couch can watch some TV. So when Alex is hanging out here while we're down in the casino or whatever the case may be, he has a full view of the TV. Walking forward, you got a full-length mirror right here, and the door. Keeping it going, I'm going to show you on the diagram where we are located. This is deck 10, aft of the aft elevators. The ASI pods are right back here. We haven't felt much vibration except when we are going into port from the when they turn them to the sides and the bow thrusters are going. Otherwise, it is nice and smooth, really, really quiet. And you can see right where we are on the fire plan, and again, right where we are on the overhead. And now, the reason why you paid so much money for this room is this. You can't get any better than this standard balcony. However, something really cool about this balcony, it adds an extra foot at no extra charge. So let's open up the door. First things first, you got the child lock right there. So if you have a little one, no problem. They can play with the handle all day long, and it can't go anywhere until you apply some force and head it out. So then not a problem. The child lock does operate as advertised. You have 2 semi-reclining chairs, a little table, and here's that extra foot worth of space that you have of depth. So it's nice. Me being 6'4", I can stretch out here with the footrest and enjoy this fantastic view. Let's check it out. And yes, we are at port. We're at a perfect day at Coco Cay today. We just got back on board, but I wanted to spend some time with you folks, showing you this fantastic room. So if you could do me a big favor, like and subscribe, give me a thumbs up on this video. And if you've stayed on Wonder of the Seas or any Oasis class ships, or if you have any questions, definitely please leave a comment below. Okay, you can see my reflection in the door, no big deal. It does have a handle outside, which does lock. And it does have a micro switch. So as soon as the door is unlocked and open, that's when it shuts off the climate control inside the room. So we get the door shut and the air conditioning is coming back on. Again, for additional security. Don't know how it's gonna happen if somebody wants to jump the rails, but I like just keeping that closed just for extra security. Let me go ahead and pan around this room. There is Alex's bed. There's Chris and my bed there. And there's the dresser. This is a fantastic room. Now let's talk about what we like and don't like about this. All right, again, if you have any questions about this room, please leave a comment below. If you stayed on the Wonder of the Seas or any other cruise ship room and have any questions or comments about this room, again, leave those comments below. Love your comments, love your interactions, and I love answering your questions. Now let's talk about likes and dislikes about this room. All right, let's talk about dislikes about this room. There really isn't much we dislike about this room. Plenty of room for Alex, plenty of room for us, plenty of storage. Got the cooler, got a deeper balcony than other cruise ships, so I'm able to stretch my lengthy legs out. It's got a larger than normal cruise ship style shower. Very, very comfortable room, good location. Being on deck 10, there is no amenities on deck 10 at all. So all you have is people traffic. Well, I blended that in with our dislikes, what I like about this room. It's been great for the three of us, and we could even fit 4 people in here very comfortably, no problem. The room attendants will slide the bed in and out throughout the day as needed. So we got plenty of space to get to the balcony. So, hey, again, if you have any comments, questions, anything, leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at AsGoodAsItGets. And we'll see you on the next one. Next week, we're on another cruise ship. So you know what that means. Another stateroom. We'll see you. Ciao, ciao for now. Happy sailing, happy traveling, happy life.